Okay. This is kind of a case study that we'll use for just looking at image analysis. Okay? What do we see in this photo here?
Legs.
What was it?
Legs.
Okay, we see legs.
Maybe.
Legs and a body. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's like a person standing in the door.
Yeah, if we have, where are the lights for here? We'll, there we go. Now we can see a little better. Okay, we see legs. A cape, someone said?
Yeah.
What else do we see in the photo?
An arm or something towards the side by the collar. But no hands.
Here?
Yeah. No hands.
With no hands, okay.
Yeah. And he's big.
And he's big? Yeah. Okay, so would we all agree that we can see a figure in this? Yes? No? Maybe? Yes. Okay, so we've looked at the whole photo. Well, we've actually mostly looked at the anomaly. So let's look at the whole photo first.
I see bottle of champagne on the right side.
Bottle of champagne on the right. Good woman. Chardonnay, actually.
Oh, is it?
Glass for reflection.
Fantastic. What else are we seeing? What can you tell me about the building? When was it built, would you say?
40s?
Maybe a bit earlier. The 1800s? Okay, someone said Victorian. Why would you say Victorian?
Because they built in hutch and the smaller glass up top and the knobs.
The neo-Gothic architecture?
Okay.
See, there's big words right there. It was the house itself was built in the very early 1900s, and it was using Victorian neo-Gothic architecture as a style. Fantastic. But would you say the house has been modernized?
Has linoleum in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of light in the kitchen.
A lot of light in the kitchen? Yeah. Sorry?
I said it's a bright light.
A bright light?
And it's throwing shadows.
Absolutely.
A microwave, maybe?
Microwave? Fantastic. What can you tell about the people that live in the house? Any animals?
A dog.
Yeah.
Dog or cat.
Dog or cat? Yeah. Okay, so you'd say that this is a lived-in house. It's not an abandoned house, which you can see because there's like food in the bowls there. The wine hasn't been drunk. It's a lived-in modern house. We'd agree with that? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Come on. Action. Action. Remember, this is the interactive part. The point of me just standing up talking is gone. It's your turn. Who's got water? No. Okay. What are you looking at here? See a picture of an indoor room in a house or apartment with light walls and dark doors. There's a microwave as well as bowls for pet food. Champagne bottle is available in a cabinet. Appears to be a shadow in the doorway. Ooh. And that's the anomaly. We've gone through what the anomaly is. We've all decided that it is most likely a human shape. A big guy. We're all in agreement? Okay. Fantastic. I love people agreeing with me. Okay, the anomaly is a shadow in the doorway. It appears to have a cape, as we said, or a cloak on. Shadow is transparent and seems to form a human shape. From the placement of the shadow, it appears to be in front of the door in the foreground. We're all in agreement? Okay. We're all awake? Excellent.
Where is it?
In the foreground, in the front.
So you can't see him. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, could it be a shadow of the person taking the photo?
Depends on the light source.
Depends on the light source, yes. Unlikely. And this is why I say unlikely. Have a look at the shadows here. The shadows cast here and here aren't multiplied enough for it to be a light source behind somebody taking the photo. Also, the person isn't in a stance to take a photo like that. As you can see, the arms are down by the side there.
Unless he has a coat over his shoulders,
Yep, that could be it as well. It's just the light doesn't add up for it because it would light up all the room a bit more. Okay, is it simple matrixing? Mostly unlikely, because everyone that saw it pretty much saw the same thing. Okay, and it is a very distinct shape in a number of different parallels. Okay, you want to see what settings we use to make the photo. This is where EXIF data is very important. From the EXIF data from this photo itself, the photo was taken in 1/125th of a second, as in the shutter was left open for 125th of a second, very fast. It was done manually with a high ISO, focal length of 40, and the f-stop, the aperture, was 2.8, which means it's letting in a lot of light. Okay? Is there any questions on that? I'm also a photographer.
So,
Sir.
is this something that someone sent you, and you said, oh, you just deduced that it wasn't ghost?
No, it's not. This is this will all be explained at the end of this case study. But good question.
So there was no flash used?
Flash was not fired. No.
Is this film or digital?
Digital. High-end digital. It was done with a Canon D20 SLR. Has anyone got any ideas as yet? Okay. It's okay when Nate was showing this first. Was it 2 weeks it took you? Okay, can the photo be replicated? For the purpose of discussion, we'll say it can't be replicated from any angle using the exact same settings. Okay, we can't get the shadow coming in. What we would usually do is if we had a photo like this, we would go in, try to line up the angle exactly, and using the exact same light source, exact same settings on the camera, we tried to take the photo. But we'll say we can't do it right now. Here's your biggest clue to this photo. Have a look at that for a minute and tell me what you think.
It's brown.
It's brown, yep. This is a 4x zoom of one of the areas. It's actually an area just above the door. It doesn't have any of the anomaly in it. It's just an area of the photograph.
Carpeting?
It looks like carpeting. It's not. It's actually a part of a door frame.
It seems to be kind of irregularities in the color.
Yep, there are minor irregularities. You're on the right path. Pixelated? Good man. You're definitely on the right path there as well.
Why do you keep blinking colors?
Yeah, I keep seeing colors.
Oh, because when your eyes move and you see like a, let's see if I can see them, a green, a brown, and a red. Yeah, it's just a projector. Just when your eyes move. It's not the acid. It's okay. I see it too. Okay. You see the regular lines going along it? And the kind of irregular lines coming down as well? And it does appear a little pixelated. If you're seeing this on a much clearer monitor than a digital projector, it just jumps out at you. The picture is a fake. Why is it a fake? It's a fake because of this. The picture is a long exposure. What it is a guy with a cape on, with a camera on a tripod, walking through the door. The original file will tell you that the shutter was open for 10 seconds. Okay? But you don't see that in the EXIF data. So you're thinking, how do I know that? Because I made it.
So you projected the original photo and they took another photo of it?
Picture for picture. It's been happening since Victorian times. So you get all this data that tells you, hold on, we're looking at something pretty serious here.
Okay, so why is this the clue?
Why is this the clue? Because you can tell that it was taken from a LCD screen.
Oh.
Because of the pixelation on it, because it's such a fine pixelation.